friends, we are all the soul beings. Who are we? Who am I? So, Deepa Reddy, can you answer this question? I will allow the unmute. Yeah, one second. Yes, you can unmute. One question, any one or two people can answer this. Are you able to listen me? Am I audible? You're able to meet? You're able to mute? Oh, it is. Yeah, now you try.
Yeah,
Try.
sir. It is possible.
Good.
I think we are divine souls. We are a form of cosmic energy. We are all, I think, atoms. Yes, sir. I would tell you that we have come here for some purpose to experience
Right.
in this earth, good and bad. Yeah.
So it means in your answer, what I found is we are divine souls. We came here for some experience. We are atoms
Yes.
and molecules. We are a cosmic energy. So like 3, 4 answers are given by you, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes.
So you mean to say you agree that you came here on some purpose, but
Yes.
by with whom guidance or with whom pressure or with whom obligation have you come here, or you came on your own?
Maybe on the guidance of I think we have our own plan each and every
Mhm.
life to
Correct.
experience. I think our soul
Right.
decides the plan. Maybe God gives us
Mhm.
a body, I think, a body and a soul. So we
Mhm.
come for each and every body to experience, and I think we will previously think that what I should do. Like, we will plan our okay life and experiences to where we should born. I think it's our choice.
Stop.
Knowingly or
So,
unknowingly, it would be our choice.
right. So now I understood from you that so you came here with some purpose. Okay, you have soul has got some plan. Soul means who is the soul? You're only the soul, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're only the soul, not nobody else. You're the soul. All other souls, but maybe all other
Oh,
souls also exist parallel with you. But you're the soul. You have some plan. You means you as a soul in maybe the different worlds, which are all invisible, of course. Only visible is like Earth planet and other different planets and stars, whatever, right? So you have chosen yourself and came here, isn't it? You have chosen yourself, you came here. You came here. That means you yourself came here, isn't it? Right? Okay. So anybody else?
Yes, sir.
So let us get some conclusion. Okay. Yeah. Who's speaking?
Sir, yeah, Mimmi this side, sir.
Yeah.
Hello.
Tell me, Nimmi. Yeah.
Sir,
Yes. What?
we all are spiritual being come here to live a life as the experience of human beings.
We are all the spiritual beings.
Yeah,
Correct. Okay.
and
Then.
we are here to live a life experience as a human beings.
Mhm.
So we can do some value adding to the society as a spiritual being for the wellness for the humans.
Mhm. So maybe you came here to do some help or like to improve the things for the other
Value
people,
added, huh?
value
Yes.
additions, something like that you came.
Mm.
So that means you only
Yeah.
came or somebody forced you to come here.
No.
Your mother father. Do you know your mother father before you come here? You don't know.
Yes.
You don't know, right? So definitely you only came. I think somehow you have selected, you have chosen your parents or something and all like a particular, X and Y, two parents, no? Like they're
Mhm.
also male and female. So through them, of course, you came. But through them you came. Okay, they have not given anything to you, but maybe they have given something like, flesh and bones and these things.
like
This pancha bhautika deha, right? They have contributed that, of course.
yes.
But you come means you came from somewhere else, isn't it?
Yes.
So you came willingly you came here to do something, and to learn, or maybe some karmas, maybe different things, isn't it? Right?
Yes,
Yes, you
that's
came,
right.
you only came. Nobody forced you, isn't it? Next, anybody else? Bhuvaneshwari, madam. Can you unmute and speak?
Yes, sir.
Bhuvaneshwari.
Good evening. Good evening. Namaste. Tell me, sir. Sir, actually,
Your video is required. You are not having video.
yeah.
It's on the video. Yes.
Tell
So
me, sir.
you are so energetic person. Okay.
Yeah, really.
You give a lot of energy to the entire session. So speak up. So my question is, who are you? So who are you? From where you come? Right? How did you come here? Anybody forced you to come, or so you came here just by default? Or what is your understanding of that?
Actually, no one forced the soul. Soul, it is actually the soul journey. I just wanted to complete my soul journey. So, I I have taken birth in the family where I can complete my soul journey.
Okay.
So no one has made, actually. I don't know, sir. I am sorry. I understood only this much.
Yeah.
The soul
So
wants to
no,
come here.
actually, no. What I mean to say is, did you talk to your parents before come here?
No,
Do you remember anything that kind of things after coming here, or maybe after 5 years or 10 years, or now by now? Did you understand? I spoken to you when I was minus. No, I was not zero. I was in minus. Minus means I didn't come into the womb also. Okay. So
no,
before I come to womb, I spoke to you. You agreed. Okay. You agreed to give me education. You agreed to give me so and so love, affection, all this. So did you remember anything?
no, sir. No, I am not. No.
Yes. So, but definitely you came here through your parents. You came to the Earth planet, isn't it?
Yes.
So you only came. I mean, nobody pushed you. Nobody
I only came.
made you
Yeah.
to jump. Nothing,
No.
isn't it? Right?
Yes.
Right.
Only
So,
that much is my understanding. I don't know. Actually, I am just learning.
okay.
That is what I feel, that I only came through my parents.
Correct.
Yes.
Absolutely right. Okay. Okay. Good. So let's analyze more. Let's analyze more today. Okay. So what exactly is happening? Okay. Right. Okay, friends. See now, so from three of you, from your answer, I understood that you are a soul being, isn't it? You are a soul being. Of course, now you are a physical body. Everybody is much aware of physical body, because we are physical body, like the solid matter. So solid you can see with your eyes. You can say that, hey, I'm the body. Max to max, you also have some feelings and expression, all these things, you think something, right? So that's where you get an idea that I'm also a mind. Sometimes what happens, so you take some decisions, right, wrong, good, bad, all these things, some kind of a decision making also you do. Then you say that, I have a buddhi, I have some buddhi. Okay, if I have no buddhi, I could have gone wrong direction. I could have selected some wrong things in my life, isn't it? So likewise, so everybody will come to know we are a physical body, we are a mind, we are a buddhi. Beyond that, there is something which is actually we are actually that. But the problem is, so there is no way, there is no access. So far, I'm telling you, till you attended this class, you have no mechanism to understand that particular thing. What is that particular thing? That is you only. That is exactly you. whatever all other things, it is something like this, a rocket engine, right? For example, recently, the Chandrayaan has gone, right? Chandrayaan. What do? First, they do the satellite. Okay, they do the satellite core. That is actual mission. Satellite is the mission, which is intelligence, basically. So upon which what they do, they put at least some 6 to 7 rockets, isn't it? 6 to 7 rockets for what reason? What reason? So some propulsion, like one rocket will carry to certain distance. After that, it will be detached, isn't it? And it will go to some extent. Again, one more rocket will be detached, and some more extent, other rocket will be detached. So finally, what happened? By the time it reaches to the Chandrayaan, moon, nothing is there with it. What is there? The pure mission. The only intelligent mission is there. Now that mission is going to stand on the moon, and then it does all the intelligent work. Right? You understood what I'm saying? Okay. So here is the thing, what you need to understand. We are also the same. We are also similar. In fact, we are a actual that that intelligence matter. We are that pure intelligence matter. We are nothing but that Paramatma. See what happens, Paramatma cannot be everywhere, right? Paramatma, as a single Paramatma or whatever, he cannot be everywhere. What he does, he try to send some representatives in the form of certain physical body. It may be we are in this format. Maybe in the different planet, you go to the different star system. So there the human beings or whichever the physical body, they may be different, right? But what happens is, so everything, all this, whatever you see with your physical eyes, maybe animal, maybe plant, okay, a bird or a human being, everybody is just a different forms, looks different forms, okay?
Okay.
Right, 1 second, I'll mute everybody because they may be making sound and all, right? Okay. So, friends, so what happens now? So what I would like to bring one point here. We are first of all, we understood we are a soul being. So when we are a soul being, so from Paramatma, so we are departed as the speck of souls, that is individual souls, especially human beings. Okay, the individual souls which are departed from there. Why do we depart, my dear friends? See, for example, a mother give the birth for the 2-3 children. What does she want actually? When she has given the birth for 3 children, so is that giving birth to children, is it a wrong or right? Actually, it is wrong or right. Instead of saying that it's a wrong or right, it is a natural law. It is a nature, right? It's a nature dharma. As a woman, she has to give the birth for the next generation or whatever. So that is the dharma, the woman dharma. That is designed by, who was designed? That is designed by supreme power. So the supreme power has given such a way that woman give the birth for the further children. Similarly, after giving birth for the children, what does she want? They have to go to the school or go to the do some education. They have to grow. First of all, she bring up nicely, giving the proper nutritious food, giving proper self care and love and everything, affection, right? Slowly they try to learn about the society. That she teaches, she teach about society, and she teach about some slokas. All this she does. She does, out of her own affection and love. Why she does all that? She wanted her children to grow like her. Okay? She might, for example, so same mother might be a great yogini, or same mother might be a great IPS or IPS, IPS officer, IAS officer. Same mother might be the company, company head, one particular company head. So what she wanted is, if it is 2 or 3 children, whatever number of children comes out of her, come through her, what do they do? What she does is, she wish and will, like they have to grow like her. She think that they have to grow like her. Then she handhold. She does everything for them, right? Slowly, the children also taught well, and they're nicely grown up, disciplined. So a lot of things happens. If provided parents are acting in a the proper way. That means their conduct is good. Then the children also will be coming up in the similar manner. They will also, she wanted all her children want to excel and become better than her. In fact, what she wanted always, her children wanted to become better than her, not even equal to her. Friends, so this point you need to carefully note down. Now, the similarity is there with respect to the supreme power. What does the supreme power needed? Supreme power give the birth to the human being like various individual souls. What does he wanted? What supreme power needed? What supreme intelligence or Paramatma, Paripurnatma, or God? Okay. So what does he wanted is the father, our father, right? So our father wanted to see that all his children, they have to really grow, they have to evolve. So we are a souls, right? Individual souls born out of that Paripurnatma. Like the baby, the physical human beings come out of the mother. Like that, we are also born from the our Paripurnatma as individual souls. Now Paripurnatma wanted to see that all her individual souls which are come out, the individual souls which came out, right? And they may be taking birth in any planet. So there are so many billions of galaxies are there. Billions of stars are there, right? So anywhere, so they take a birth and they need to evolve. So they need to evolve, they need to learn, slowly, one birth to other birth, several births, it will give a chance. Paripurnatma, what she wanted is, so the stage what it is right now, this is supreme intelligence, to the same level or more than that level. It wanted her children, all the individual souls to grow. That is her intention. Okay, so this is what exactly it is, friends. This is the design. Design is envisaged. The design, the planned by the supreme intelligence. So there is no question further. There is no more. There is no more doubt. Or there is no more questions to doubt that particular. The way of the concept and plan. There is nothing to question. Right? That is his own design. For example, in your own house, you will have your own plan to do. Why did you decide like that? Means, so with your intelligence, with your creativity, you have decided something and you are implementing that in your house because you are the owner of that house. You are the head of that house, or you are a company owner. You decide certain rules. Who has taught you all that? You might have learned anywhere. You might have learned here and there and all. The summation of all that, you sit silently and you'll be chalking out the plan for the action plan for the entire company. Right? Entire operations of the organization. We keep writing down 1, 2, 3, all that, So that's all your creativity, your plan of action. Similarly, supreme intelligence has also got the similar plan which is given, which is implemented. So in the form of many galaxies, many planets, many star systems, and one of that is Earth planet. We are all living here. So what happens is he has given a birth to us. No, we came. We means every one of us, all our individual souls. Okay, we departed from that. We departed from supreme intelligence. When we are departed, friends, probably we all of us might have departed 40,000 years ago or 30,000 years ago. So 30,000, 25,000 years ago, right? We all departed. Is an average number I am giving you basing on the Vedic sciences and all, whatever they say. Isn't it? So the spiritual science talks about all this. So now when we came as an individual souls, we came to the Earth planet and we took birth. So in the mother womb, and then we are the human beings and we started living on the Earth planet. Now, when you came here with your own plan of action, your own choice, right? The Paripurnatma given a birth for the individual soul. Then after coming down, so in different frequency of worlds, there are different lokas basically. So in the different lokas, you have got your own design done, and you came to the Earth planet, and through mother you came out and you started your living. When you started living here, first of all, you came alone. You came alone. You never asked anybody. You never asked, your friend. Who are the friends you are blaming now? Maybe So in this life, so you are grown up, right? You are children and then grown up and then become adult. So now you have got some problems. You are facing some issues. So might be the issues with your, you feel that these issues are from my friend, my parents, from my parents, these are things I'm suffering. From my colleagues, I'm suffering. So there are various reasons within your mind. So you keep saying all these things, isn't it? But only one thing you understand. When you came to the Earth planet, you came alone. You never asked anybody permissions. For all the people you are blaming today, you never asked anybody's permission here. You just came alone and you started traveling. You started your own journey, right? So that is the reason. First thing we have to do is we have taken the responsibility of our own life. We came to the Earth planet with our own responsibility, with our own choice of the life. Okay, we came here with our own choice, with our own liking. We came to the Earth planet, right? Individually we came. Now we started journey. Probably we might be born in one family, but what is the problem here? So nowadays what we observe is, so friends, one point we need to make out very clearly is we are responsible for the birth what we have taken on the Earth planet. Nobody else. Okay, nobody else forced you, nobody made you to come. It's all the divine plan, the part of the divine plan. You alone came here for your betterment. Your parents, that means your Paripurnatma wanted you to grow, wanted you to evolve. Okay, you have just born as infant soul. It wanted you to develop as an infinite soul and then go back. So when you go back, what happened? You will be definitely as powerful as your father, as powerful as your father. That is the ultimate, the desire, or I can say that is the plan of action with which your father has sent to you. Then what you need to do? You need to conduct all your lives nicely. Maybe as a child, see, for example, you born as a child. Up to 5 years, 6 years, what you do? You do all naughty things, isn't it? You do all naughty things. So like 6 years, 7 years also you do naughty things. Some, the kind of a small, the here and there you fight and you weep and you cry. So a lot of things you do. But parents will what they do? They bear nicely. So all that whatever you do, the small this, the silly things and all these things, even though it is not a great thing, but your parents like it. Similarly, friends, all the infant souls, whatever souls which just born out of Paripurnatma, they are infant souls, they are the baby soul, they are the young soul, they are then finally comes to mature soul. These four souls, okay, they're all in the order of growth. When they are growing, they do a lot of mistakes. But what do we do? When we find that somebody, any one of your friend or whoever it may be, see, how do you know whether he is a baby soul or an infant soul? You don't know. But one thing you remember, he has done a mistake. He is not showing any intelligence. He's blindly doing mistakes and he's committing something wrong. You need to understand one thing. He might be an infant soul, he might be a baby soul, or he might be a young soul. One of these three. So when one of these three things are there, it is obviously he does all these mistakes, isn't it? So that is why what you need to have a character as a matured soul. What kind of character you should have it? So as a spiritual person, as a meditator, you should have the character of acceptance. So that means within your family, take an example of your own family. Your child, as I told you, in the beginning of 5 to 6 years, however you bear all his galata, all his noise, whatever noise he makes, that noise is so beautiful for you. You enjoy it. Similarly, Paripurnatma, you will also give the enough time for him to settle down. It means like he's growing. So from infant soul to baby soul to young soul, slowly in so many lives. How many lives? Maybe 200 to 50 lives or 200 lives. You keep taking one life, like you keep taking, you keep learning things, many things you learn. Then slowly his evolution also will happen. So that's what the Paripurnatma wish for. So then how do you which way you are going to meddle with it? Which way you are going to interfere with this kind of the other people's journey, right? So in the same family, so you might be like a mature soul, the other your husband may be a, like young soul or a baby soul. So nobody knows. Only you have to, just by seeing his characteristics, the way he behave, right? So like in that way, in that perspective, whether he's a sattvic person or is a rajoguna or tamas guna, tamoguna. So in which way he is behaving in his life, basing on that you can estimate which soul he belongs to, right? So that's how, friends, what happens is, here is the only one thing, right? So everybody comes here with their own responsibility. Nobody is making you, nobody is forcing you, nobody hitting you here. Because you want to grow, right? You want to grow, you want to, grow in your life. So you want to take a lot of evolution in your own soul journey. Then you come here, you take the life, and then you are going through all the physical life, right? So that is why we are all responsible for our life. Nobody is responsible here. Let us not take any names for our, the kind of situation what we are right now. Never ever take anybody's names or blaming, kind of a commenting, so judging. Nothing should be there in our life. What is most important is whatever it comes, accept it. Friends, other thing is the other way of understanding. You only have to remember one thing. Everybody will have different kind of situation in their life. How does it happen? Right? So the Paramatma himself is giving you all the choices here. Okay, in front of you, everything is putting in front of you. Now you have a choice to select which one with your own intellect. If you have good intellect, you select the good one. If you have not proper intellect, then you select a wrong one. Of course, by doing wrong one, you will again gain experience. Next time you'll be going in a proper direction. So likewise, what happened, friends? The Paramatma, or Father, who has given the birth to all of individual souls, he knows, definitely he knows what kind of experience should be given. So let's say somebody is suffering, all of a sudden somebody fallen ill and is suffering greatly with some disease, who is not able to come out, of the disease. What exactly he wanted to teach through the disease is, right? He want you to slow down in the life. The Father wanted, the Supreme Intelligence wanted wanted through you, or is telling you, is indicating you, slow down, look around you, look within you. What exactly doing? Otherwise, you may be going in a so aggressive way, you never turn inside. You can see some of the lives, my dear friends. Many of the people, right from the birth to the death, they keep thinking about money, property, relationships, all this galata, a lot of agitation, a lot of troubles. Only this. At the last moment, what happened? At the last moment, so at the time of death also, they'll be having all the nonsense things in the mind. They don't have, even at the time of the death also, they only, the ideas and all the feelings about, attachments of properties, money, all the children, grandchildren, only this. But he's leaving his physical body. That time also, he's having that kind of mindset. What do you do for that? So that is because he's not matured. Likewise, many lives will pass through, my dear friends, for all of us. But we're all attending this session today. In this Zoom session, you're all having a little maturity. That means we are all belong to a old soul or matured souls, my dear friends. We are not ordinary people here. We're all come here. We are not ordinary people. We belong to something called a old soul or a matured soul. Otherwise, there is no chance you to come here and sit and listen to this kind of wisdom. Okay, so that's why, friends. So now, let us see the physical life. How the physical life is going on the Earth planet now. Okay, we came here with our own responsibility. We took the birth and we are leading the life now. So what happens is in childhood, so what we do, so most of the times, the parents, okay, what they do is they try to handhold the children every time, all the time, even up to 25 years, 30 years. Okay, they never make him to independent. They never make him to think independently. That's the problem. What exactly happening is, so we never allow him to act independently. We never allow him to think independently. So we don't give that kind of a freedom to them. always what we try to do, always whatever we think inside our mind about a particular children, right? We wanted to implement through him. So that is the way we act, we operate. Then what happens here? Let me tell you, there is a kind of dependency starts happening. Dependency. On whom dependency? On the parents. The child is going to depend completely on him, on the parents. For his job, for his money, for his life, for everything they depend. They depend. The children depend upon the parents. So now, you tell me now, how do they take a responsibility of their life? They can't take the responsibility of their life because you already done a mistake. The mistake is what? You never taught them the independence. You never given the freedom to them. They have to think. They have to do. They have to take their headache. After after certain age, maybe after 10, 15 years. For example, 15 years, 10th standard is over. So even after that, I observe many parents. They try to handle the children. They never give the time even for thinking, even to act on their own. So such is the worst, the worst bring up we are doing, the worst culture we are giving to our next generation. So that is where what happens is, so now this particular child or a human being has become so independent, on whom everything depends. Everything he never think as an independent person. He always think about, always depend on something. Whether, see, at this in the lower age, they depend on the parents. As you grow on, what happened? The same character will be there, the dependency character. Then you start depending on your friends. Then you start depending upon your wife. Then you start depending upon your husband. So likewise, what happened, friends? So throughout the life, some or other way, you are not taking responsibility of your life. You're always making others to responsible for your life. How it will happen? So many times, suppose, let's say, some bad thing happened to you. Then if, what will happen? The first thought will come to you. So this so-and-so person has done the bad thing to me. Because of this person, I became like this. I lost my money because of, so he has given some ideas. I invested there and I lost my money. Or you say that, so I got my health problem because of, so my parents have not given me the proper care. Likewise, what happens is this particular dependency is completely given by our own parents only. That means our own ancestor, elders, is basically who are bringing up their children. So they are making them as a dependent people. So that it should not happen, my dear friends. Never ever in this life. Okay. So we don't need to blame any other person for all the reasons. Let's say a student. A student is studying, right? A student is studying and he has to get a marks. So what does he do? So will the parent study and go write his examination? Is it allowed? It's not allowed. He must study well, he must score well, he must write his own examination. Right? Similarly, many things. For example, you want to get a good job, promotion. So then what you have to do? You have to definitely work hard and learn some technology and then get your own job. You have to get your job by your own efforts, by your own, the way of, your intelligence and your intellect. Your parents cannot do anything. They can only create an environment. Later on, what are the things, other things to be done? You have to take your own responsibility there. In order to get job, in order to get married, in order to get a promotion, in order to become healthy, right? You want to become healthy. What you need to do? You need to come to this kind of sessions. You need to learn about holistic lifestyle. You need to learn about meditation. You need to learn about the spiritual wisdom. Then what will happen? You become always healthy. You will be healthy all the time. You'll be always happy also, joyful also. So this how everything is, your own responsibility, friends. Never ever blame anybody for any kind of situation is happening now or going to happen. Right? So that is how, friends. So many of the things, many of the things we can give examples here. Right? For example, you got a disease. You got some certain disease. Because of what? It might be your purva janma karmas, past life karmas. Second is your lifestyle. Current lifestyle is very wrong. So out of these two reasons, any one reason, you got a disease. Now, the disease come to you because of your own things, not the things of belong to your parents or your husband or your wife, nothing. You are responsible for that. Somehow, with your own actions, either in the past life or the current life, okay, because of your ignorance, your ajnana, you have done some things wrong. Even the lifestyle also. You are leading a wrong lifestyle. What you are not supposed to eat, what you are not supposed to do in the life, everything you are doing, and then getting the diseases into your life. So when you brought the diseases by yourself, who is going to do anything for you? No doctor can help you because doctor has not given a disease to you. Doctor can guide you how to come out of the disease, but doctor cannot take away your disease, friends. You have to suffer in the physical body. All the karmas what you have done in the previous life, you have to suffer in the form of diseases in this current life. That's what that is most important thing. You must go through all that. Nobody can help you. Your parents cannot help you, your teachers cannot help you, your guru cannot help you, your doctor cannot help you, your own wife, husband, nobody can help you in this, my dear friends. You have to undergo your own way. That's why you are responsible for your life. Nobody else. Nobody else is here. So likewise, if you see, for example, you eat non-vegetarian. What happens if you eat non-vegetarian? You know very well. Might be you don't know. But ultimately, when you do some negative karma by eating non-vegetarian food, and also it's a tamasic food, and also it has got a lot of chemicals, you are eating that food. Then you are eating. Nobody is forcing you to do that. When you are eating, that means you are taking responsibility of eating. Same time, the side effect of it and the diseases what comes out of this non-vegetarian food, you have to suffer in your physical body. Right? If you have really some intellect with you by attending these kind of sessions, you might have not done that activity. You might have left it very long back, isn't it? So that is why in every life we have many things to learn, my dear friends. All the learning, all the suffering, all the decision making is completely by yourself, not even the person, the very near and dear one, loved one. Nobody is responsible for this. Please make a note this point. So likewise, friends, what happens is in Gautama Buddha's life, one incident happened. At the last final stages of his life, he was almost in the, he was trying to leave his physical body. All the so-called all his disciples, 500 disciples were there, were prepared. They're all surrounding him. He only called everybody to come. The time of passing, the time of passing is immortal. The mortal and leaving to the other physical, other planes of existence. He's going to the higher worlds. So then everybody stand there and all. No. So then finally there is one important disciple of Gautam Buddha. His name is Ananda. He's a relative of Gautam Buddha for 40 long years. So he was washing his clothes. Wherever he goes, his clothes and all these things, he used to take care nicely. So then he declared, I am leaving the physical body today, now itself. Then, so one question asked by Ananda. Swamiji, you are leaving physical body, everything. So far, you are only the root for us. Without you, without you and expecting or imagining this life further so many years is highly impossible. Without you, without your wisdom and without your help, we can't survive here. So then, so that way he questioned it because with a great dukkha, he asked Gautam Buddha, says Ananda. Then he told only one thing. After that sentence, he never spoken also, he passed away. What is the final sentence is? Apo Dipo Bhava. Apo Dipo Bhava. That means you have to light yourself. You have to light your lamp. Apo Dipo Bhava. Apo means your own. Dipo means your own light, inside light, whatever. Right? Bhava means you need to do your own light. Be a light unto yourself. Light your own lamp. Nobody else will come and light your lamp, my friends. This is a statement he has made. So after that, he didn't talk also. He passed away. So, friends, like this, many of the yogis, they also coined many statements and much of the wisdom is contributed by them. In Lord Sri Krishna, so Mahabharata, written by Vedavyasa, they also stated a great statement. Udaredatmanatmanam. That means your own soul, you have to Uddara means like you have to upgrade. You have to upgrade, you have to support your own soul to grow further. You can never downgrade the soul. It means what? You have to Udaredatmanatmanam. That means we need to make your own soul enriching. Nobody else will come and do. Nobody else will come and help you, my dear friends. So likewise, so many other great masters have spoken about this. So for example, so you want to learn the music, right? You want to become a great musician. What can anybody do? A parents can provide some financial resources till certain age. After that, so you have to go and start Sarigama Padanisa, all these things, you start doing it. You start learning it. Then slowly, what happened? You become a great musician, no doubt. There's no question of any doubt here. So only thing is everything, for everything you are responsible, nobody else on this planet, my dear friends. Similarly, so our Jesus Christ also made a great statement for this. What is the statement he has made? As you sow, so you reap. As you sow, so you reap. It means what? Whatever you sow today, whatever the seeds you sow today, tomorrow you get the same plant. If you sow the mango seed today, you will get only mango seed later on. You won't get a guava tree, right? So likewise, whatever the karmas you do here, whatever the kind of karmas, if you do good karma, you get the good result. If you do the bad karma, you get the bad result. Who is responsible for all this, my dear friends? Anybody is forcing you to do the good karma or bad karma? You're only doing it, isn't it? When you are doing, then you have to take the responsibility of your entire life. No matter what it is, no matter what situation you are going through now, for everything you are responsible. Only thing is, when you are taken the responsibility, you also could have learned a lot of wisdom. See, every life, as we discussed, when you came to the Earth planet, so many times you come and go. What is the proof that we come so many times and go? One thing is you have to realize yourself. You have to get the self-realization. Then you will understand how to. Obviously, the other thing is basing on our the Vedas and so many granthas. Adi Shankaracharya has told very clearly, Punarapi Maranam, Punarapi Jaranam, right? In the so-called this Bhajagovindam sloka, he explained so nicely, isn't it? So when all these things, all these things are there, all these great granthas and great wisdom, Sanatana Dharma is there, which is always telling us, right? So then we need to understand one thing. So the complete responsibility of your life is on your own. There's nobody can take any responsibility, my dear friends. So try to remember this very, very carefully. Okay. So likewise, the Jesus Christ told the same thing. As you sow, so you reap. Right? Yad bhavam tad bhavati. So that means what? What you need to ultimately, friends, in order to take your own responsibility, of course, you have to take your own responsibility, number one. Number two, when you are taking the responsibility, then what happened? The responsibility, what you have taken, it must improve yourself. It must improve. It must be responsible for your own soul evolution also. For which what you need to do is, you must learn the wisdom. What wisdom you must learn? You must learn the wisdom related to your life. Okay, all other things you can learn anytime, my dear friends. You can learn any age, any time. You can learn all other sciences. There's no worry. You say just sit for 2-3 years. You can complete a degree. If you sit for 1 year, you can complete PUC, isn't it? Likewise, any other sciences, any other mathematics, sciences, social sciences, or geography, whatever all other materialistic sciences, which you can learn anytime you can complete, anytime you can pass through. But only one thing which we are not doing is, that is the only one thing we all must do is the spiritual wisdom we need to gain right from the childhood. When you gain the right kind of wisdom, the right wisdom is there with every human being, right from the childhood. What will happen is, he definitely take the complete responsibility of his own life, my dear friends. He never depend on any other person, right? No other person you will not depend, my dear friends. Suppose you got an headache. You got an headache. What you have to do, what you're supposed to do, you have to sit silently, do some meditation, or take some precaution. All that you have to do. You can't blame other person that, I got an headache because of that person, this situation, that situation. You can't go on blame everybody, right? So similarly, no doctor can take away your cancer. No God can help you for your cancer, isn't it? So many times what happens, if something good happens, then we appreciate ourselves. The good things happen because of myself, because I have done like this, because I have so much capacity, I'm so much great person. We always boast ourselves. When good things happens, the great results comes. If any bad things happens, well, what do? You start blaming every person around you, right? You always start blaming the God also. In fact, you always say that God has not helped me. I prayed him. I told my wishes. Still, he didn't do anything. See, the God also not helped me. Who is there? Nobody is there on the top side, my dear friends. Nobody is there. Everything is sunya. Only consciousness is there on the top. Nobody is sitting and nobody is sitting there and going to guide you, do this, do that. You are doing everything yourself. The reason being, he has given his own Amshatma to us. We are individual soul. We are given that, so no other animals has got this kind of a free will power. And no other animal has got a mind and intellect. Imagine, mind and intellect is given to the human being. That this is a design of the supreme intelligence, friends. So every one of us to remember one thing. We may be so busy in the lives. We may be like any other role you are playing in the life. But let me tell you, it's all silly things. Entire life is a child play. For whom? In the eyes of the God. That means in the supreme intelligence, what all he wanted is his children. He wanted his children to grow as well. His children want to be happy always. He wish every time you be happy. Whatever happens, good happen, bad happen, one day, night, the light and dark, everything will be there. But he wish everyone has to stay healthy and happy on this earth planet or any other planet. There is the same thing, like for example, you are a mother of 2 children. You wanted your children to be throughout their life, you wanted them to be happy, isn't it? You always wish for it, isn't it? Same way, our Father, he also wished that all of us, how many of us? Infinite number of souls, which are keep coming out, keep generating from the Brahman, supreme intelligence. All the souls need to be happy, healthy all the time. Healthy means where whenever he enter into the physical body, he has to be healthy. Otherwise, so Supreme Father wanted all the souls to be joyful and blissful all the time. Only thing is, when we also have, we have a mind and intellect, these two things are the culprits. Culprits in the sense, what does happen is, because of mind, you may do some mistakes. Of course, because of mind only, you also go towards the mukti. So, bandha, moksha, both, for both the things, for liberation or bondage. For both the things, our own mind is responsible, my dear friends. Without mind, a human being cannot do anything on this earth planet. Every one of us need the conscious mind. Of course, we have a subconscious mind. What does subconscious mind does? Subconscious mind means it is subconscious. It's not a pure highly conscious. It is subconscious, below consciousness, but it is exist. What is that? What is that which is existing as a subconscious? Sub to the consciousness that is your own soul. Soul is nothing but subconscious mind, my dear friends. So this way, what happens, friends? We have to take the responsibility for our own life. There is nobody in this entire universe. Nobody will help you. Everybody can guide you. Even today, I can guide you like this for hours together. But I can't take any of responsibility of your own self-realization. I can't sit and observe your breath. When I say that observe the breath, do meditation, means you have to observe your own breath. You can't observe my breath. I can't observe your breath. I can't do any help to you. You can't do any help to me. I can't repair your headache. You can't repair my headache. I have to repair myself. Okay? But I have to learn some things. If I learn the good wisdom, spiritual wisdom, meditation, okay, many other techniques are there. So if I learn all these things, I can help myself. So I must be acting as a complete responsible person for my own life. Never ever in your life, never judge anyone, never comment anybody for your state of life. For your state of life, you are completely held responsible. Out of your own ignorance, you may be doing many mistakes, isn't it? So, for example, you do mistake. So, don't you need punishment for that? So, if you do a bad karma, don't you need a negative result for it? Of course, you need. Otherwise, you will be repeating otherwise. You're repeating all the negative karmas all the time. If suppose if you do negative karma, you get a negative result or a bad result in this life or next life, what do? Then you got realization. Then you start realizing, okay, so if I do this bad thing, oh, I'll be getting bad result. So I should not do this. Next, like what happened in the future, you stop doing it. So likewise, everything is proper, my dear friends. On this earth planet, everything is proper. There is no disorder. Only thing is you have to accept, move forward, take full responsibility. Never ever make anybody responsible in this entire universe. Right from your death to the birth also your responsibility. Death also, birth is responsibility of your soul. Death is also your own responsibility. Everything we are 100% responsible. So let us not worry about any other things. Let us not throw the blame or throw the reasons for all so many other various things, my friends. So with this, so we understood we are absolutely responsible for our own life, conducting our own life on this earth planet till our last breath, my dear friends.